everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing the DDLG little space tag, which is awesome. I've seen a lot of littles on YouTube and Instagram do it, so we're going to do it today. Okay, so the first one is, how old are you? And this is in big space, or like, what's your actual age? My actual age is 20. How old are you in little space? I'm between 2 to 6 in little space. And for every year I usually have like a little space age that I turned. So in this case for 2019 I am 4. Do you have a daddy, mommy, caregiver? Yes I do, and we have been together for 2 years. Do you have stuffies? How many? I have loads of stuffies. They're right here. Here's Pua. And this one doesn't have a name. If you have a name for her, comment down in the comment section. And this is Cotton Candy. I'm not going to introduce my stuffies. That'll be for another video. But I probably have like over 30. Probably more than that though. What is your favorite? Which is your favorite stuffy? Favorite stuffy would probably be, Honeycomb. He's probably one of my favorites. I love him so much. He's a Rilakkuma bear, but I call him Honeycomb. Okay. Does your daddy, mommy, or caregiver give you kisses and huggies? Yes, he does. A lot of the times I'll ask him to give me attack of the kisses, which is like, well, attacking my face with kisses. What are your favorite rules that your caregiver gives you? So I don't have a set rule besides like listen. We want to do that at some point, which would be super cool and fun to do. But he hasn't given me a set rule list, so I don't have a favorite one at the moment. And the next question is, what are your least favorite rules? Again, doesn't apply to me, but probably just the fact to listen. Well, I don't want to listen. It's a hard rule. Does your caregiver cuddle with you? Yes. Does your caregiver cheer you up when you're sad? Yes. My daddy is my biggest supporter and comforter when I'm upset over something, for sure. Does your caregiver tuck you in and read you stories? Yeah, that's happened before. He used to read me Mr. Nervous a lot, which is like the Mr. and Mrs. books, if you know what they are. So he's read that to me multiple times because I'm sort of like Mr. Nervous. Do you have passies or sippy cups? I do. There's a whole like cupboard in the kitchen, which is like full of sippy cups and bottles. And I have passies too. Are you a brat to your caregiver? I'm definitely a brat. But don't call me a brat because I'll say I'm an angel. Do you have any other little friends? Yeah, I do. I don't have a lot of online little friends. Most of my little friends are actually like local around where I live. So what are your favorite snacks when you're in little space? There's these like Hello Panda cookies. They're super good. I love eating them in little space, but also just milk in a bottle when I'm in little space is really nice too. How often do you go to little space on an average day? Being little is a part of me. It's not just a headspace that I go into sometimes, or, you know, it's always there. But I would say for most of the day when I'm home, I'm in little space. Next question. Do you think your caregiver is strict? Yes, I do. He is very strict. And he keeps a tight leash, which he should, because like I said, I'm a brat. Are you sexual or non-sexual in little space? That's kind of a hard question for me to answer, just because like I'm sexual in my relationship, but I don't necessarily act little while having sex or whatever, you know. Do you talk back to your caregiver? Yes. It's kind of fun to push my daddy's buttons. Are you you in a long distance relationship with your CG? If not, how often do you see each other? Me and my daddy basically live together, so we're not in a long distance relationship. Those I tend to, like, I don't know, I think long distance is hard, but if you make it work, you do you, boo-boo. How often, yeah, so, how did you know you were little? I got into BDSM and, like, roleplay first, and then I found DDLG on Instagram, I believe it was, and I kind of just knew I was a little because I always liked toys, collecting, being, you know, coloring, all the kids stuff, and I just really knew that that was a lifestyle I wanted to get into, and that's who I was. Do you like the CGL community or the, you know, DDLG community? I love the community. I do think there's a little bit of unnecessary drama in the community, which can be a little irritating sometimes because us littles, like, we want to be positive. So I do like the community, but I definitely think that the drama needs to tone down sometimes. What are your favorite movies? My favorite movies probably in little space are Tangled, Beauty and the Beast, and Lion King. Do you take nappies with your caregiver? Yeah, like usually it's me that goes down for a nap and then he'll like come and lay down with me and then fall asleep. Do you have a nickname for your caregiver? I call him Daddy or Sir. I am not allowed to call him by his first name, so that's what I call him. Do you have nicknames for things when you're in little space? Yes. So I call food num-mums. I call kissies. Oh, see, I just call them kissies always. Or huggies, stuff like that. So yeah, I do have nicknames for things when I'm in little space. Do you think you would ever be in pet play or other BDSM lifestyles? Well, I am in the BDSM lifestyle and I'm kind of into pet play, but I don't have much experience with it. I'm definitely more of a little. Do you wear diapers? Yes, I do. I didn't always, but my daddy was actually the one who brought it up. So yeah, I wear them. Does your caregiver spank you? Yes, but it's not fair. What are you scared of in little space? Probably just daddy leaving. Like leaving to go anywhere. It scares me because I don't want to be alone. I have to care for myself. Do you have a blankie? Yes, I do. I have multiple blankies. I'll probably do a video where I introduce my stuffies and then show you my blankies too. How long have you and your caregiver been in the community? 2 years. What's your favorite thing to do with your caregiver? Sorry, that's my dog. He coughs a lot. What's your favorite thing to do with your caregiver? Chewy. Oh my goodness. Honestly, that's tough. Favorite thing? Probably just to be with him. Like, I like watching him play like retro video games and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm looking at these on my phone. Would you ever tell anyone that you're little? Most of my friends know I'm a little. My mom kind of knows aspects of it. So yeah, I would. Oh, there's my puppy. What's your favorite color? Pink. And can you imagine a future with your caregiver? Most definitely. We talk about marriage a lot and moving to a different city and all that stuff. That's the end of the questions. 40 questions in total. So thank you so much for watching my first video. This was just a little bit of a get to know me because this is my first YouTube channel. And yeah, so I hope you got to know a little bit more about me. Please be sure to like and subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video.